Story submitted by Shite. Last story submitted for today. Story number 4. Title: Tagaytay. This happened when I went with my friends to Tagaytay in March 2013. We were in 4th year high school. So, we planned a trip out-of-town excursion since we would soon be separating and studying at different schools. We went to an old house, which was actually the heritage home of one of our friends. We hesitated to sleep there because it was creepy from the outside. But he said, "We're here to have fun, not to scare ourselves." So we went ahead and ignored our fears. When we entered, we were greeted by old, dusty furniture. We spread out our stuff and explored every corner of the house. I was with my sister because she insisted on coming along as she didn't want me to be alone. Nothing supernatural happened while we were exploring, but I felt a heavy, unexplainable presence. We passed by a room with a glass door so you could see inside. It had a big old mirror, though it was dusty and blurred. After dinner, we gathered in the living room to chat and laugh. I thought I saw something pass by the kitchen, but I ignored it. We decided to sleep. The house was spacious, almost like a mansion, and we all slept in one large room that used to be the grandmother's. I felt okay because we were together and I wasn't too scared. However, I'm someone who has trouble falling asleep, so I begged my friends to let me sleep first. They laughed while I lay there trying to sleep. I woke up for no reason, standing in front of the room with the mirror I mentioned earlier. I wanted to scream and call my sister, but no sound came out of my mouth, and I couldn't move my body. I just stood there until the door to the room began to open. It was locked when we passed by. I saw a very old, plump lady who looked extremely angry, waving her hand at me. I felt weak and could barely move. I was drawn toward her, and as I approached, I realized I had no reflection in the mirror. What's going on? But I felt myself getting closer to her. Just then, I saw my own self behind the old woman, smiling at me. My eyes were completely black. They seemed to want to take my soul. I felt like I was being sucked in. I woke up and realized it was all a dream. It felt so real. As I cleared my eyes, I thought my sister was in front of me and had woken me up. I saw my face again. I realized I wasn't awake yet. It was still a dream. I was extremely scared. My eyes kept closing on their own. I wanted to open them, but they kept closing. My doppelganger seemed to mock me. At that moment, I closed my eyes and thought about the good memories with my family and friends. I shouted in my mind, "Get out of my body, evil spirit! Be afraid! We are children of goodness! Be afraid! I am covered in the holy blood of heaven! Leave!" After that, I woke up in real life, took a deep breath as if my soul had returned to my body, and hugged my sister tightly. I was traumatized and stopped joining overnight stays, always having my sister sleep next to me. While telling this story, I was having palpitations. Sorry for the long story. I read Spookify too, so I decided to share this experience. Story submitted by Haunted House. Thanks for joining us on this chilling journey through the unknown. If you enjoyed these ghostly tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss a new story. Have a paranormal experience of your own? Share it with us in the comments or send us a message. We might just feature it in our next episode. Until next time, stay safe and beware of what lurks in the shadows.